folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on last year's national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Roomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to get us going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Well, nearly interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 3rd down instead. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
With the catch, it's West. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the 1st down.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Running back grabs it on a screen. When the tackle is made, the screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a 1st down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The Nittany Lions offense is on the move now. Back to throw again. Gets made on the out route. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
And try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They're going to run it here. First down and more. He's still running. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. Makes the grab. It's Allen powering through the defender. Tackle, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
1st and 10 now for the offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The sure hands. It's Roberts. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's West. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you. That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
On third down, he drops to throw, and he dumps it off to the tight end. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. With that miss, the score remains the same.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
The back's got it. Breaks into the clear. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick dart to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. He's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag down. This might be coming back. Getting set. Here's second down. Wants to throw it. Back-to-back deep shots. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. The shotgun running play call. Spinning out of the tackle. Couldn't quite get to the marker. Just short of it. Fourth down now.
He slipped through there, and the defense very fortunate he didn't come up with a first down. Now let's see what happens here on this fourth down play.
The Nittany Lions will have to kick this. Oh, they fake it. Can he get there? And the trickery is rewarded. Good execution. It's a first down.
Hey, I understand going for it, I do. But, boy, that was a risk. When you're that close, why the fake punt? The runner had to go a couple yards just to get back to the line of scrimmage, whereas if you just line up and run it, you're a lot closer to the line to gain.
Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. We get lined up here for quarter number 2. We'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. And the wideout goes in motion. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. The receiver grabs it. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the move now. The sure hands. It's West. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Hill. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Deep throw, looking back to the right side. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver downfield.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking deep again. He's got it near the end zone. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Penn State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the returner is brought down. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Not the accuracy we expect from this senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Defense is coming after him. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking deep for the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result. Some positive yards.
This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires quickly to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. Hit just as he throws the ball. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. To the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Ball handed off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. They'll go hurry up here. Here comes a handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, and tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Takes the toss, heads to his right. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. That completion makes it second and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Hill. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. This time it's complete. Oh, the spin move. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
They'll run it here. He's run down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
1st and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Gets the first and still running. That's good for a first down near the 40. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Comes back on the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here as we get the third quarter going. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
He's running out of time here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Here we go. Third and goal coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Penn State. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Extra point. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Offense begins at the 40 after that penalty. On first down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Going for a big play downfield. The deep shot is caught for a big gain. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can he keep it going here? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Oh, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. QB keeper all the way. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. It's a fake. The up man has it. Running with purpose. The fake works. They get the yards they needed on that play.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks. And to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And now they run the draw play. Breaks loose at the 45. Tremendous toughness here. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Ohio State. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of two top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game. Who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor?
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And that completion puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Inside the 45. Finds room at the 30. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Now rolling out to his left. On the run here. Lets it go. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
Knocks that one right down the middle. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. That last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. He'll throw it now. That is broken up and incomplete.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. The ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Pressure is coming. Moves out of the pocket. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
The Nittany Lions move into the red zone. Here's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. One down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set him up first and goal at the 10. And the Nittany Lions line up with a first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the grab on the move. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a third and goal. Motion now from the tight end. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. An important third down and goal now. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
And now the try for 2. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he makes the grab, a successful 2-point try. They bump the lead up even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Makes the catch. It's Miller.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
He keeps it on the design run. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Still no answer for this offensive machine. The momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. I mean, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Now the try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Short connection to the tight end here. Gets some space around the 30. And the freshman makes an excellent catch and run there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He makes the grab. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Now, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Looking to chuck it again. Running out of time in the pocket. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Enough to move the 6 there. Sets up 1st and goal at the 7. Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. That's a design quarterback keeper. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Running play called on 3rd and short. The Nittany Lions moving quickly down the field here.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Leaning on the run game here. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's 3rd down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky, looking to make a play deep downfield? That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Boy, a questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
They'll kick it away here. Choosing to return the punt. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for a late deep throw. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. Quarterback keeps the football. Lights off a defender. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Second down, we're going to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Finds his target. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. A completion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Looking for a receiver. Caught near the goal line. Brought down after 2. After the catch, the offense close to punching it in. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Touchdown, Ohio State. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Chris, they did what they had to do with this touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.